Hello students, today we will be going over 7.7. This is the chapter 7 wrap-up in the white packet. Your teacher, your sub should have given you this packet with this page in it. I was going to show you a picture of the packet, but I don't know that I have the full packet for you. So anyways, it's page 117 in the packet. And this is what the outside looks like, 7.1a, solutions to inequalities. And you're going to flip through this packet towards the back, and you will find page 117. It'll say wrap up, but it's actually a practice quiz or the practice test for you right there. You see that okay? All right, let's go ahead and do number 1 for you. First thing you want to do is combine like terms. Put a line down here. See how we have 3 terms here? We're going to combine the like terms, 4 and -6. So we can rewrite this side because we don't do anything with this side. 4 minus 6, we'll list the m first, minus 2. Then we're going to get the m's on the same side. Add the variables, add 5m. This is going to be really nice because it'll make it a positive m over here. So 4 plus 1m is less than -2. Then we subtract 4. Subtract 4. M is less than -6. Okay, so you want to put that on the number line. 0, -6. Open or close dot. Open dot because it's less than, not less than or equal to. Less ink here, less ink there. Shaded to the left. If you wanted to check it, you could try 0. 0 should make a false statement. So if I put 0 in there, 4 times 0 is 0. That would be 4. Is 4 less than 4? That would be, 4 minus 6, because that would be 0, because remember we want to test out m equals 0. 4 minus 6 is -2. Is 4 less than -2? No. So 0 does not work, and we probably did our graph correctly that way. Okay? So, and we also need to do our interval. We go from -infinity to 6, and we do not include 6, so it's a parenthesis, not a bracket. Okay? So there's number 1. Now I'm going to let you do 2 and 3. I'm going to jump to number 4, which looks a little more challenging. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use the distributive property here. Draw my arches. 24x plus 6 is greater than -20 plus 18 plus 24x. So again, distributive property. Next, we want to combine like terms. I'm going to add -20 plus 18. I'm going to kind of do it, and just put -2 right there when I add that. So I have 24x plus 6 is greater than -2 plus 24x. So then we get the variables on the same side. So we're going to subtract 24x. Subtract 24x. 6 is greater than -2. Oh, our variables disappeared. What do we do now? We need to check and see if that makes a true or a false statement. Is 6 greater than -2? Yes, it is. So it's a true statement. So it's going to be infinitely many solutions or no solutions. Since it's true, it's going to be infinitely many solutions. So our number line, we're going to just shade in the whole number line. Okay. And then for our interval, -infinity, infinity, or you can put all and do with the fancy R, all real numbers. And that fancy R, there we go, all reals. Okay. All right, that's 1 and 4. Now we're going to move on to the next page, 118. Okay, so we're going to start with number 5 right here. 3 is less than or equal to b plus 9 is less than 17. Now, when it's all hooked together, we're going to make 2 lines down. So, and if they're all hooked together, it has to be an and. Remember the and one? Remember less than and? It's going to be inside. And remember the ors are going to be like that or like that on the outside. Okay? Now we're going to go minus 9, minus 9, minus 9. You do minus 9 on all 3 sides. So we get 6 less than or equal to b less than 8. Okay. Oh, that's a negative 6. So we go negative 6 less than or equal to, more ink there means more ink here. We go to 8, open dot, because that's just less than. So it does not include that, but we shade everything in between. Okay, so then we have our interval. We include 6, so it's a bracket. We don't include 8, it's a parenthesis. And there you go. Okay, so we did an and, now we're going to do an or. All we have to do here is divide by 4. X is less than 2, or then we just minus 5 right here. X is greater than or equal to 5. So we have X is less than 2, or X is greater than 5. Number line, or greater than or equal to 5. Less than 2, 5, and then when we do the interval, we go negative infinity, comma 2, and we union that with 5. It includes 5, so it's a bracket. Ooh. And we're done. Okay, now we're going to do a couple of absolute value problems. Number 9. Okay, we have 2m minus 5. Absolute value equals 5. So since the absolute values are by themselves, I can go ahead and make my 2 equations. 2m minus 5 equals 5. And 2m minus 5 equals negative 5. Okay, add 5. Two m equals 10. Divide by 2. And m equals 5. Add 5 here. 2m equals 0. Okay, so our 2 solutions are negative, or 5 and 0. Is that right? Okay. All right, so then we put it in the number line set, and we put 0, comma 5. Okay. So then we go on to number 15. I was wondering if we needed to do anything. It just says give solution as a set, but it's not an inequality, so that's all we need is 0 and 5. Okay. Right here, this is greater than or equal to 24, I believe, on number 15. Again, we're going on to the next page. All right, so what we have to do first is get rid of this negative 6. So we divide by negative 6. Now we get absolute value of x over 3. Oh, it's greater than negative 4. Now, this absolute value will always come out positive. So positive is going to be greater than negative, and that's going to be always. So that will be all real numbers, or you can do a number line, color it in, and then we put negative infinity, comma, infinity for our interval. Okay. Last one here. All right, number 16, page 119. First thing we're going to do is go minus 6. So negative 5, absolute value 1 plus 2x. Absolute value is greater than or equal to negative 95. Divide by negative 5. Let's see. That gives us absolute value of 1 plus 2x. Absolute value is greater than or equal to, I believe that's 19. Okay, now we look at this. This is going to be positive. This is going to be some answers because that's positive as well. Now we can make our two equations. Hopefully you can see that okay. 1 plus 2x is greater than or equal to 19, and 1 plus 2x is less than or equal to negative 19. This is so tiny. Holy buckets. All right, let me go ahead and put it on my other paper so you can see better, whiteboard. That makes this video a little bit longer, but that's okay. Okay, line down the inequality sign, minus 1, minus 1. 2x is greater than or equal to 18. X is greater than or equal to 9. And I believe if it's a greater than, it's going to be an or. Minus 1, minus 1. 2x is less than or equal to negative 20. Divide by 2. X is less than or equal to negative 10. Okay. So I go to negative 10, close dot, shaded to the left. Let's see how it's pointing that way. And then my interval will be negative infinity, comma, negative 10, includes 10, union, includes 9, goes to infinity. Okay. All right, pause the video if you need to, but you can get this, students. You rock.